So what is it like driving with Tesla's full self-driving Autopilot 2 system? So I've been experimenting with it for about 2 days now in this Tesla Model 3. And at first, I was very impressed because it literally drives for you. It takes the turns, it follows the GPS, it accelerates, it decelerates, it keeps a following distance, and it literally follows the GPS all the way around all the little tiny obstacles, these traffic cones, bicycles, pedestrians, trucks, cars, buildings, parking lots. As you can see, it recognizes everything. And so I thought this was amazing. They've done it. Bravo, Tesla. Bravo. Absolutely incredible. But I failed to realize one very important detail. When I was testing out the Autopilot the first and second time that I drove, it was at night. It was in the evening when there were very few other people around. So even the most difficult situations, such as merging across 4 lanes of highway, driving on side streets, driving in parking lots, all of that seemed pretty easy. However, now driving during the day for the first time, what I've realized is that driving with Tesla's Autopilot is terrifying. It's no longer like having a chauffeur just driving around your city with no problem whatsoever. It's more like driving with a 15-year-old teenager trying to learn to drive for the first time. So many times just in this 20 minutes, I found myself going, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. And not even from any super complicated situations. It's literally just turning onto a main road from a side street that happens to have a bit of a blind turn going left, and you can't see very well from the cars coming up over the hillside from the right side. I can see that. I just creep forward, and if I see a car coming, I stop. And actually what I usually do is just avoid that turn altogether because it's kind of scary. What the car does is it just barrels straight ahead because it can't see anything, and then another car comes up over the hill and almost runs into me. So what I had to do when I realized that it was confused is I pressed the brake and got out of autopilot because I thought it was going to kill me, and I'm pretty sure I was right. Some other examples are the car almost running into a barrier if I hadn't stopped it, abruptly turning into oncoming traffic, cutting off a semi-truck and then slamming on the brakes, and several times just generally getting overwhelmed, slamming on the brakes in the middle of a street and just standing there trying to figure out what the hell to do next. Okay. In conclusion, is Tesla's Autopilot 2 full self-driving fantastic, and is it amazing what it can do? Yes. Is the technology amazing? Yes. Is it possibly going to eventually take over driving altogether? Maybe. Is it ready for that right now? Absolute freaking no. It'll get you killed in some moderately difficult driving situations, not even very difficult. So if you have a Tesla with full self-driving, should you just close your eyes and let it go do its thing? Only if you're ready to meet your maker.